Hello, it's Player here, and today I'm talking about RTA and especially Verdehile in this environment. And Verdehile is usually ignored when we talk about RTA because it's not a NAT5 and people just don't use it that much. But I'm going to show you guys why it is good to use Verdehile when you are a budget player and don't have all those powerful monsters. So let's have a look about the runes. So as you can see, my Verdehile is not about the runes. It it's okayish, but it doesn't have those insane Guardian level runes. So let's see Verdehile in action. And as you can see, the opponent is picking the typical monsters you usually see in RTA: Mulong, Velajuel, Hathor, well, even Artamiel. And since I don't have any of those, I need to use kinda free-to-play teams, so I'm going to run Chilling and Verdahan and stuff like that. And how my team is built is that the Verdehile is actually the slowest, similar to Dragon's Den run. And what I want to achieve with this is that my other three monsters have turn before, and then it's Verdehile's turn, and you try to hit the attack bar buff with the Verdehile. But, but please don't hit the Mulong like I did just now. As you can see, it did glance. For some reason, I thought that 100 critical rate would be enough against Mulong, but that's not the case. But yeah, and in my opinion, it's really important to have the Verdehile in Violent Will because you don't want to get stunned or frozen or anything like that on the first turn, and Violent because you want to proc like mad. And when you hit the Violent with Verdehile, it's actually 80% speed boost to the whole team, so it's insane good. So keep that in mind. And let's see now. Now the Mulong takes out my Verdehile, that's unfortunately. And that's going to happen a lot because as you can see, it wasn't that tanky. It should have been. And I'm going to try to make it better in next rune swap. I'm going to add some more HP and defense if possible. Switch on some better violent runes and stuff like that on the Verdehile. So hopefully I can make it more tanky. But yeah. Also, as you can see, the chilling works really good. So you don't have to necessarily have all those insane nat 5s. Okay, you can say, but Slayer, you have Feng Yang and you have Helena and stuff like that. Yeah, I do. And I don't believe that unless you have insane runes, you really can't play RTA and without of some kind of nat 5 units. But if you have played the game, for example, I have played 1 year, a little bit over, and if you have played the game for 1 or 2 or even 3 years, you should have something like Okeanos or Velajuel or Wusa or something like that. So you should have some Nat 5 units that you can actually run in the RDA. So I don't think that's a problem for anybody unless you have just started the game, and I prefer you to play something else than, than this PvP content. So yeah, let's see now. In these scenarios, of course, the Feng Yang is pretty OP. It's hard to kill the Feng Yang at this point, especially when you have just Okeanos and Artamiel. Basically, Okeanos does like 0 damage to the Feng Yang, so yeah. But it would have been nice if the Verdehile would have lived a little bit longer. So let's see if we can make him last a bit longer in the next fight. But yeah, as you can see, this game is over. Okay, on to the next game. So let's see if we can make the Verdehile last a little bit longer in this time. Okay, pretty much the basic stuff. I pick whatever I have, and the opponent picks all the Impa units. like Ganymede, Mulong, Sierra, Velajuel. Alright, I try to ban the Mulong to avoid too much damage. And I usually don't get to start because I'm not running that high speed. I don't have insane 250 speed violence or anything like that, so I just let the opponent start, run the wheel runes, and try to work my way from there. And yeah, the Verdehile is usually really good at this kind of team setups when opponent is using Ganymede and Sierra and Velajuel. A lot of targets where I can hit and get a violent procs or at least get the attack bar boost and nice violent proc here. So and the only threat like at this point is like Theomas and Sierra because I banned the Mulong. So if I just can keep the Theomas frozen with Velajuel or provoked with Jian, I should be okay. And again, nice violent proc from Verdehile. And when the Verdehile actually violent procs a lot, it gets a little bit insane for the opponent because you just get so much more speed, so many turns. Um, it's like a, it's like a that RNG moment that opponent just can't do anything, and even if you are not running a CC team, you might still end up getting turn after turn after turn if you very high violent procs. So yeah, it can be game changing unit in my opinion. Okay, I did get lucky again, violent proc. So yeah, that's it guys, you just need to violent proc and you will win the game. Yeah, right? Well, tell us something we don't know. Okay, let's try it one more time. So, typical, I take Fengyang. Okay, Sierra Kenny. Yeah. I like to use Helena against Sierra Kenny combinations. So, okay. Yeah, I banned the Perna because I try to avoid the damage. I try to rack the game up a little bit longer with the Verdehile. So, alright. Let's see what we can do here. Now the only threat is Sierra. The other three units I don't really scare that much because they don't deal a damage. So I try to focus on the Sierra and just get the Sierra out of the game immediately. Unfortunately, he's running two immunity units, so I'm not able to use the provoke from Jian, but I can still try to do damage with the Helena, even that I won't be able to armor break those guys. That might have been a mistake because now the bomb kills my Helena, and that's a little bit too greedy move from my end. I think I should have just stayed in the pony form, not changed to human form. But yeah, you make mistakes and you learn from those. So that's okay, I think. But yeah, let's see if the Verdehile can shine and win this game. At least the Sierra is down. That's good. And at this point, it feels like the opponent doesn't have damage to even kill the Fengyang or Jian or Verdehile. And I have some heals because the Verdehile actually heals itself with the first skill. And Fengyang can, of course, use Calm Mind. And Jian heals whenever it hits. So, okay, I still managed to lose the Verdehile. That's bad. But yeah, I think that when I get more insane runes for the Verdehile, it can last the whole match. It won't be sniped as easily as it has been in these three matches. And that's one thing I have to improve. But if you have the insane violent runes, you can try the Verdehile. in your PvP teams. And I believe it works pretty nicely, and you should use it. Don't just run Verdehile in GP10, uh, I mean DP10. You can use it also in PvP, even in siege battles or stuff like that. And one build that I have in mind, but I haven't tested or tried, is to build Swift Verdehile with like insane 300 speed or something like that, and try to boost your other units to gain turn before opponent does, even that you are not running the highest speed runes. Your other team units may be slower than your opponent, but since the Verdehile with 300 speed would be able to start and hit with the first skill to gain 40% speed bar, that would make your whole team move first before your opponent. That could create some nice combinations, but I haven't tested that one yet, and I also don't have the runes for that build, so that's the one reason. But yeah, I will be making more of these kind of videos, and I'm going to talk about the free-to-play stuff. I'm going to talk about the Gianna, Chilling maybe, and also Katarina. So basically all the stuff that you can get without luck, you can fuse those monsters, or you can easily get those four-star ones and stuff like that. So I'm trying to give some kind of hope for free-to-play budget RTA players out there like myself. So hopefully you want to see more about this stuff. And whatever you guys want to see, leave a comment below, and I will check out if I can do those kind of videos or stuff. And well, this is hilarious situation. Feng Yang against Rihanna and Wusa. Two units that deal like 0 damage and one unit that has high defense and can heal himself. Well, this is just slow as hell grind to the death. And Feng Yang will always win these kind of situations. So, but as you can see, you need some powerhouses around the Verdehile. It's just a speed engine. You need something like Perna or Feng Yang or something like that that actually wins you the game. But thank you for watching and see you later. Bye.